For you see, the you that you believe yourself to be, that collection of memories, experiences, and self-imposed limitations, is but a shadow of your true self. You are not the sum of your past experiences, nor are you defined by the opinions and judgments of others. You are, in truth, an infinite being of pure consciousness, temporarily clothed in the garment of human flesh. Let us begin by understanding that your current state of being, your present circumstances, are nothing more than the outpicturing of your past assumptions and beliefs. Every aspect of your life, from the state of your health to the balance of your bank account, is a direct reflection of the thoughts and beliefs you have accepted as true. But here's the liberating truth. You are not bound by these thoughts and beliefs unless you choose to be. Consider for a moment the nature of your thoughts. They come and go, fleeting and ephemeral like clouds passing across the sky of your consciousness. Yet, how often do we cling to these thoughts, believing them to be the very fabric of our being? We say, I am poor, I am unlucky in love, I am not talented enough, as if these statements were immutable facts rather than transient beliefs. But I tell you now with absolute certainty that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind the thoughts, the silent observer that watches the parade of ideas marching through your mind. This awareness, this consciousness, is your true self, boundless, eternal, and filled with infinite potential. Let us delve deeper into this profound truth. When you say, I think, who is the I that is doing the thinking? Is it not something beyond the thought itself? This I is the true you, the being of pure awareness that exists prior to all thoughts and experiences. It is this I that we must learn to identify with rather than the fleeting contents of our minds. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Wayne, if I am not my thoughts, then who am I? And to this I say, you are the very substance of God, for it is written in the scriptures, I and my Father are one. This is not mere poetic language, my friends, but the most profound truth of existence. The I am that you feel when you say I am is the very same I am that spoke the universe into being. Realize that every time you say I am, you are invoking the name of God. It is the creative power of the universe itself. So when you say I am poor, I am sick, I am unlucky, you are quite literally commanding the universe to manifest these conditions in your life. But oh, the glorious flip side of this truth, when you declare I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am blessed beyond measure, you are setting in motion the very forces of creation to bring these states into your experience. This, my dear listeners, is the crux of our discussion tonight. You are not what you think you are what you believe yourself to be at the deepest level of your being. And this belief, this assumption, can be changed. You have the power here, and now to choose a new concept of self, to select the version of you that you wish to be, and to live from that state until it becomes your reality. Let me share with you a secret that has transformed countless lives. The power of revision. You see, your subconscious mind does not distinguish between what you vividly imagine and what you actually experience in the outer world. This means that you have the ability to go back into your past in your imagination and relive events as you wish they had happened. By doing so, you are literally rewriting the script of your life, changing the trajectory of your present and future. Suppose you had an argument with a loved one earlier today. Instead of replaying the unpleasant scene in your mind, reinforcing the negative emotions and outcomes, choose instead to revise it. Close your eyes and imagine the scene playing out differently. See yourself responding with love and understanding. Feel the warmth of reconciliation and harmony. Do this with feeling with the full intensity of your imagination, and watch as your outer world begins to reflect this new inner reality. This practice of revision is not mere wishful thinking or self-delusion. It is a recognition of the fluid nature of time and the malleable nature of reality itself. For time, as we experience it in this three-dimensional world, is but an illusion. All moments past, present, and future exist simultaneously in the eternal now. By changing your concept of the past, you are quite literally altering the substance from which your present and future are formed. Now, I can sense that some of you may be struggling with this concept. You may be thinking, but Wayne, I have tried positive thinking before and nothing changed. To this, I say positive thinking alone is not enough. What is required is a complete shift in your state of consciousness. You must not merely think the thoughts of the person you wish to be. You must become that person in your imagination. This is where the power of assumption comes into play. When you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, when you live and move and have your being as if your desire were already a fact, you align yourself with the creative forces of the universe. Remember, your imagination is not a fantasy spinning faculty designed to escape reality. It is the very substance of reality itself, the God-given power to create and shape your world. Let me give you a practical example of how this works. Suppose you desire financial abundance. Instead of focusing on your current lack, or even on the process of acquiring wealth, you must assume the state of already being wealthy. How would you feel if you were already in possession of great wealth? How would you walk, talk, and carry yourself? What thoughts would occupy your mind? Leave from this state, persist in it, and watch as the outer world reshapes itself to match your inner assumption. This is not to say that you should neglect practical action, but understand that inspired action springs naturally from your assumed state of being. When you truly believe and feel yourself to be wealthy, you will find opportunities for increasing your wealth presenting themselves to you effortlessly. You will be inspired to take actions that align with your new self concept, and these actions will bear fruit in ways you could never have planned or anticipated. Now let us address another crucial aspect of this teaching, the nature of your desires. Many of you have been taught that your desires are somehow separate from you, that there are things to be pursued and attained, but I tell you now your desires are not external to you. They are the voice of God within you, calling you to express more of your true divine nature. When you feel a burning desire for something, be it a loving relationship, a fulfilling career, or perfect health, know that this desire is not born of lack. It is in fact a preview of coming attractions. It is your higher self, your God self, calling you to step into a greater expression of who you truly are. The very presence of the desire is proof of its possibility, for how could you desire something that was not already yours on some level of being? This understanding liberates you from the anxious pursuit of your desires. Instead of chasing after them, you can rest in the calm assurance that what you desire desires you. Your role is simply to align your consciousness with the state of having already received your heart's desire. As you do this, you open yourself to receive the good that is already yours. Let us now turn our attention to the world around you. Many of you may look at the conditions of your life and the state of the world and feel discouraged. You may think, how can I possibly change my reality when there is so much evidence to the contrary? But I urge you to remember the world you see is nothing more than a shadow, a reflection of past beliefs and assumptions. The outer world, in all its seeming solidity, is far more malleable than you might think. It is, in fact, infinitely responsive to your state of consciousness. When you change your concept of self, when you assume a new state of being, the entire universe moves to accommodate your new self concept. This is not wishful thinking, my friends. This is the law by which worlds are framed. Consider the words of the prophet Isaiah, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. This is not merely poetic language, but a statement of cosmic law. Your inner world, your state of consciousness is the cause and the outer world is the effect. Change the cause and the effect must necessarily change. This understanding places a great responsibility upon your shoulders. For if you are the creator of your reality, then you must be willing to take full responsibility for every aspect of your life. No longer can you blame circumstances, other people, or faith for your conditions. But with this responsibility comes immense power, the power to reshape your world according to your highest ideals. Now, some of you may be wondering, if I am not what I think I am, if I am this infinite being of pure consciousness, why do I not experience this in my daily life? The answer lies in the power of habit and the nature of your attention. You have spent years, perhaps lifetimes, identifying with your limited self-concept. You have practiced the art of being small, of being less than you truly are. But just as you have practiced limitation, you can practice expansion. You can train yourself to identify with your true, infinite nature. This is the essence of spiritual practice. Not to become something you are not, but to realize and express what you have always been. One powerful way to do this is through the practice of meditation. Not the meditation of emptying your mind, but the meditation of filling your consciousness with awareness of your true nature. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and simply be aware of being aware. Feel the I am presence within you, that sense of existence that underlies all your experiences. As you do this regularly, you will find your identification shifting from the limited ego self to the infinite divine self. Another powerful practice is the use of affirmations, but not in the way they are commonly understood. Instead of repeating phrases by rote, feel the truth of the statements you make. When you say, I am wealthy, feel the reality abundance coursing through your being. When you declare, I am love, feel the warmth of divine love embracing you. Remember, it is not the words themselves that have power, but the feeling thrown behind them. As you engage in these practices, you may encounter resistance. Old beliefs and habits may rise up, challenging your new understanding. This is natural and to be expected. Your ego self, that collection of beliefs and memories you have identified with for so long, will fight to maintain its existence. But remember, this resistance is not your true self. It is merely the dying gasp and outmoded concept of being. When you encounter this resistance, do not fight against it. Fighting only gives it power and reality. Instead, simply observe it with compassion and understanding. Know that it is nothing more than a passing cloud in the vast sky of your consciousness. As you persist in your new assumptions, as you continue to live from your desired state, these old patterns will gradually dissolve like mist before the rising sun. Now, let us address a question that may be arising in some of your minds. If I am not what I think I am, if I am this infinite being, why do I experience limitations and challenges in my life? This is a profound question, and the answer lies in the purpose of your earthly existence. You see, you have chosen to incarnate in this three-dimensional reality for the purpose of experience and expression. Just as an actor takes on a role to express certain aspects of human experience, you have taken on this human form to explore the infinite possibilities of being. The limitations and challenges you face are not punishment or obstacles, but opportunities for growth and self-realization. When you encounter a challenge in your life, instead of seeing it as a problem to be solved, see it as an invitation to express more of your true divine nature. Every difficulty is an opportunity to remember who you really are, to shed the limitations of your assumed identity and step into the fullness of your being. This understanding transforms your approach to life's challenges. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what aspect of my divine nature am I being called to express through this experience? This shift in perspective aligns you with the flow of life, opening you to receive the lessons and blessings inherent in every situation. Remember, my dear friends, that you are not separate from the creative power of the universe. You are that power individualized and made manifest. The entire universe exists within you, waiting to be explored and expressed. When you truly grasp this truth, when you live from this understanding, you become a conscious creator with God, shaping your reality according to your highest vision. Now, let us delve even deeper into the nature of your being. You are not just a physical body, nor are you merely a collection of thoughts and emotions. You are consciousness itself, the awareness in which all experiences arise. This consciousness is not limited to your personal experiences. It is the very same consciousness that animates all of creation. When you realize this truth, you begin to see the divine in everything and everyone. The person sitting next to you, the tree outside your window, the stars in the night sky, all are expressions of the same consciousness that you are. This realization naturally gives rise to love, compassion, and a sense of unity with all of life. Living from this expanded state of consciousness does not mean you neglect your individual expression. On the contrary, it allows you to express your unique gifts and talents more fully. For when you know yourself as the infinite being that you are, you no longer fear judgment or failure. You are free to express yourself authentically, knowing that your individual expression is a vital and beautiful part of the cosmic dance. This understanding also transforms your relationships. When you see others as expressions of the same divine consciousness that you are, you naturally treat them with respect and kindness. You no longer need to manipulate or control others, for you recognize that their well-being is inseparable from your own. This is the basis of true love, not the needy, grasping love of the ego, but the expansive, unconditional love of your true nature. As you live from this expanded state of being, you will find that synchronicities and coincidences become more frequent in your life. This is because you are aligning yourself with the flow of universal intelligence. You begin to see the interconnectedness of all things, and you naturally flow with the currents of life rather than struggling against them. Now I want to address a common misconception about this teaching. Some of you may think that if you are not what you think you are, if your true nature is this infinite consciousness, then your individual personality and experiences don't matter. Nothing could be further from the truth. Your individual expression is how the infinite experiences itself inform. Your unique perspective, your talents, your desires, these are all valuable and necessary parts of the cosmic unfoldment. The key is to enjoy your individual expression while remembering your true nature. It's like an actor who fully embodies a role while never forgetting that they are acting. You can fully engage with your human experience with all its joys and sorrows, while maintaining the awareness of your true, infinite nature. This balanced perspective allows you to play the game of life with zest and enthusiasm without becoming overly attached to outcomes. You can set goals and work towards them, knowing that the real joy lies not in achieving the goal itself, but in the expression and expansion of your being that the pursuit allows. As we near the conclusion of our discourse, I want to emphasize a crucial point. This teaching is not merely theoretical. It is meant to be lived, to be experienced in every moment of your daily life. It's not enough to intellectually understand that you are not what you think you are. You must live from this understanding, embody it in your thoughts, words, and actions. Start by questioning your habitual thoughts and beliefs. Whenever you catch yourself thinking, I can't, I'm not good enough, good and eating thought, pause and ask yourself, is this really true? Is this who I really am? Then consciously choose a thought that aligns with your true, infinite nature. Practice seeing yourself and others through the eyes of your higher self. Look beyond the surface appearances, beyond the roles and identities, to the divine essence that underlies all forms. As you do this consistently, you will find your perception of the world transforming. What once seemed like problems or obstacles will reveal themselves as opportunities for growth and expression. Engage in activities that remind you of your true nature. This could be meditation, as we discussed earlier, or it could be anything that brings you into a state of flow: art, music, dance, or communing with nature. These activities can serve as doorways to the experience of your infinite self. Remember, my dear friends, that this journey of self-realization is not about becoming something you are not. It is about realizing that you are not what you think you are. It is about remembering and expressing what you have always been. You are not evolving towards some future state of perfection. You are perfect, whole, and complete right now. Your journey is one of unveiling, of removing the veils of illusion that have hidden your true nature from your awareness. As you live from this understanding, you will find your life transforming in ways you might never have imagined. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable will dissolve in the light of your expanded awareness. Opportunities that you never noticed before will present themselves. You will find yourself guided by an inner wisdom that far surpasses the limited reasoning of the ego mind. But perhaps the most beautiful transformation will be in your relationship with yourself and with life itself. As you recognize your true nature, you will naturally begin to treat yourself with more kindness and compassion. The harsh inner critic that many of you have lived with for so long will gradually be replaced by a voice of loving wisdom. You will also find a new appreciation for the simple joys of existence. The beauty of a sunset, the laughter of a child, the taste of good food. All of these will take on a new depth of meaning. You will realize that every moment is a miracle, an opportunity to experience and express the divine nature that you are. As we conclude our discourse on you are not what you think you are, I urge you to take this understanding into your daily life. Let it inform your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Remember that you are not limited by your past, by your circumstances, or by the opinions of others. You are an infinite being of pure consciousness, temporarily expressing yourself in human form. Embrace this truth, live from it, let it transform your world. For when you achieve who you truly are, when you live from the state of your divine nature, there are no limits to what you do or have. You are the creator of reality, the author of your life story. Write it boldly, live it fully, and watch as the world transforms before your eyes. Go forth, my dear friends, in the knowledge of your true nature. You are not what you think you are. You are infinitely more. You are the very substance of God, expressing itself in human form. Live from this truth and watch as miracles unfold in your life. Remember, the kingdom of heaven is within you. It is not a place to be reached, but a state of consciousness to be realized and expressed. You are that kingdom, that power, that glory. Claim your divine inheritance, live as the God being that you are. And so, with these words, I need you to contemplate and embody this profound truth. You are not what you think you are. You are the infinite, eternal, boundless being of pure awareness. Know this, love this, and transform your world. Your consciousness is the one and only reality. Everything you perceive, everything you experience is a projection of your own inner state. The world you see is a mirror reflecting back to you the contents of your own mind. Now you might ask, if this is true, why haven't I seen my desires manifest already? The answer, my dear friends, lies in your understanding of time and your ability to live in the end. You see, most people live their lives believing what they want is in the future, always just out of reach. But I tell you this, the future you desire already exists, and it is calling you to step into it now. When I say a manifestation is coming to you quickly, I do not speak of some distant event that you must wait for. No, the quickness I speak of is the speed at which you can shift your consciousness to align with your desire. In the realm of imagination, there is no time. The moment you fully accept and feel the reality of your desire, it is done. Let me share with you a principle that, once understood, will revolutionize your approach to manifestation. It is this: what you feel you attract. What you imagine and accept as true must become your reality. This is not mere positive thinking or wishful daydreaming. This is the fundamental law of consciousness. Imagine for a moment that you have a desire. Perhaps it's a new job, a loving relationship, improved health, or financial abundance. Whatever it may be, I want you to know that this desire did not originate from you. It came to you. It is God's way of telling you what is already yours. The mere fact that you can conceive of this desire is proof of its possibility, nay, its inevitability. But here's where most people falter. They acknowledge their desire, but then they look to their current circumstances and say, but how? How can this possibly happen, given my current situation? In doing so, they push their desire away, relegating it to some uncertain future. I tell you now with absolute certainty that this approach is the very thing keeping your manifestation at bay. Your manifestation is not coming to you. You are going to it. And the way to do this is through the power of your wonderful human imagination. You must learn to live in the end. What do I mean by this? It means that you must assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. If you want financial abundance, you must feel wealthy now. If you seek a loving relationship, you must feel love now. If you desire perfect health, you must feel the vitality and wellness coursing through your body now. This is not pretending or self-deception. This is understanding the true nature of reality. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner state. By changing your inner state, by living in the end, you set in motion the forces will reshape your outer world to match your inner vision. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Wayne, I've tried this. I've imagined what I want, but nothing has changed. To you, I say this persistence is key. You must not only imagine your desire, you must live from that state consistently. Your new assumption, your new concept of self must become so natural to you that you no longer have to consciously think about it. Let me give you an example. Suppose you desire financial abundance, but your current reality shows a bank account nearing zero. The world would tell you to worry, to stress, to frantically search for ways to make money. But I tell you, this is the surest way to perpetuate your current state. Instead, you must boldly claim your desire is already fulfilled. When you look at your bank statement, see the numbers you wish to see. When you walk down the street, carry yourself as a person of wealth would. When you go to sleep at night, feel the satisfaction and security of financial abundance. You might ask, but isn't this delusion? Is this denying me? To that I say, what you call reality is just a shadow, a reflection of past assumptions. Your true reality is what you decree it to be. The outer world has no choice but to rearrange itself to match your inner conviction. Remember, my dear friends, the biblical phrase, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." This is not mere poetic language. It is a practical instruction for living. By renewing your mind, by changing your concept of self, you literally transform your world. Now, let's delve deeper into the mechanics of this transformation. Your subconscious mind is the builder of your body and your world. It works day and night to make your assumptions a reality. It doesn't argue. It doesn't question. It simply accepts what you feed it as truth and goes about making it so. This is why it's crucial to guard the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. Every time you say, "I am," you're making a claim on your reality. I am broke. I am unlucky in love. I am always sick. These are not mere observations of your current state. There are powerful commands to your subconscious mind. So if a manifestation is coming to you quickly, it's because you're on the verge of fully embracing a new concept of self. You're close to living consistently from the state of your wish fulfilled. The universe, which is nothing but your own wonderful human imagination pushed out, is rearranging itself to accommodate your new self-concept. Let's take a moment to really understand what I mean by living in the end. It's not about affirming what you want. It's about assuming you already have it. There's a world of difference between saying I want to be wealthy and I am wealthy. The first keeps wealth at a distance, always just out of reach. The second claims it as your current reality. When you live in the end, you no longer seek signs or worry about how your desire will manifest. You know it is done, and you live your life from that knowledge. This is what I mean when I say that manifestation is coming to you quickly. The speed of your manifestation is directly proportional to the completeness of your assumption. Now, some of you might be wondering about action. Never, you might ask, are you saying we should just imagine and take no action in the physical world? Not at all, my friends. Action is important, but it must be inspired action. When you truly live in the end, when you fully embody the state of wish fulfilled, you will naturally be moved to take the right actions. These actions won't feel like hard work or struggle. They will feel natural, almost inevitable. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time, saying the right things to the right people. This is because having changed your concept of self, you are now aligned with the version of you that already has what you desire. Let me give you another example to illustrate this point. Suppose you desire a specific job. The conventional approach would be to search job listings, send out resumes, and hope for the best. And there's nothing inherently wrong with these actions. But when you approach it from the state of living in the end, everything changes. Instead of desperately searching for a job, you assume the feeling of already having that perfect job. You feel the satisfaction of doing work you love. You feel the security of a good income. You feel the pride of contributing your talents to the world. Living from this state, you might still send out resumes or go to interviews. But you'll do so from a completely different energy. Instead of hoping to be chosen, you'll walk into interviews knowing that you're the perfect fit for the job. You'll speak with confidence and authority because in your mind this job is already yours. And here's the miraculous part: the outer world has no choice but to conform to your inner assumption. You might find the perfect job opportunity seemingly falls into your lap, or a chance encounter leads to an introduction to the right person, or perhaps the skills you need for your dream job suddenly become easy for you to come. This, my friends, is the art of allowing your manifestation to come to you quickly. It's not about forcing or struggling. It's about aligning your inner state with your desire, and then allowing the outer world to catch up. Now I want to address a common concern that many people have when they first encounter these teachings. They worry if they assume their desire is already fulfilled. They'll become complacent and stop taking necessary actions in the physical world. Nothing could be further from the truth. When you truly live in the end, when you fully embody the state of your wish fulfilled, you become more active, not less. But your actions come from a place of inspiration and joy, not desperation and fear. Think about it. If you knew with absolute certainty that you were wealthy, would you sit around doing nothing? Of course not. You would engage with the world in new ways. You might start businesses, make investments, or contribute to causes you care about. Your actions would flow naturally from your new state of being. The same is true for any desire. If you knew you were in perfect health, you would naturally take actions to maintain that health. If you knew you were in a loving relationship, you would naturally act in loving ways. The actions are a result of the state, not the cause of it. This brings us to another crucial point in understanding why your manifestation is coming to you quickly. It's because you're starting to grasp the true order of creation. In the world of Caesar, we're taught that seeing is believing. But in the realm of imagination, the true reality believing is seeing. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. This is why affirmations or visualizations alone often fail to produce results. They're treating the imaginal act as a means to an end, rather than the end itself. When you truly understand this, your whole approach to manifestation shifts. Instead of asking, how can I get what I want? You start asking, who do I need to be to naturally have what I want? This shift in focus is what speeds up your manifestations. Let's explore this further with another example. Suppose you desire a loving, committed relationship. The conventional approach might involve going on countless dates, trying to impress potential partners, or even changing yourself to be more attractive to others. But from the perspective of living in the end, you would instead focus on embodying the state of someone already in a loving, committed relationship. How would such a person feel? How would they carry themselves? How would they interact with the world? You might find yourself feeling more loving and open in general. Not just towards potential romantic partners, but towards everyone you meet. You might start taking better care of yourself. Not to impress others, but because that's what someone in a loving relationship would naturally do. You would feel cherished, supported, and loved even before your specific person appears in your physical reality. And here's the beautiful part: by embodying the state, you become magnetic to your desire. The right person is drawn to you effortlessly because you're vibrating at the frequency of love and commitment. This is what I mean when I say your manifestation is coming to you quickly. It's not about waiting for something external to change. It's about changing your internal state so completely that the external has no choice but to follow suit. Now I want to address another common stumbling block that often slows down manifestations. It's the tendency to constantly check and see if your desire has manifested yet. This checking comes from a place of lack and doubt, and it pushes your desire further away. Remember, what you focus on expands. If you're constantly looking for evidence of your manifestation, you're actually focusing on its absence. This sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind that you don't really believe you have what you desire. Instead, cultivate a state of knowing. Just as you don't constantly check to see if gravity is still working, you shouldn't need to check if your manifestation is coming. Know that it is done and live your life from that knowing. This state of knowing, of unwavering faith, is what truly speeds up your manifestations. It's not about making something happen. It's about aligning with what is already done in the realm of imagination. Let's delve even deeper into this concept. Every desire you have, everything you want to be, do, or have already exists in what I call the fourth dimensional realm. This is the realm of imagination, the realm of consciousness. It's a realm where time and space, as we know them, don't exist. In this fourth dimensional realm, everything happens now. There's no waiting, no process, no delay between the imaginal act and its fulfillment. When you imagine something in this realm, it is instantly real. The reason it seems to take time to manifest in your three-dimensional reality is because of the habit of consciousness. Your physical senses and your habitual thought patterns keep pulling you back to your old concept of self, your old assumptions about reality. This is why persistence is so crucial. You must persist in your new assumption, your new self-concept, until it feels more real to you than the evidence of your physical senses. This is what it means to live by faith and not by sight. Now you might be thinking, but Wayne, this sounds difficult. How can I maintain this new state consistently? And to that, I say it's not about forcing yourself to maintain a state. It's about choosing again and again, moment by moment, to return to the state of your wish fulfilled. Every time you catch yourself slipping back into old patterns of thought or behavior, simply notice it without judgment and choose again. Choose to return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Choose to embody the version of you that already has what you desire. This practice becomes easier over time. It's like building a muscle. The more you exercise your ability to choose your state of consciousness, the stronger that ability becomes. Soon, living from the state of your wish fulfilled becomes your new normal. And this, my dear friends, is why your manifestation is coming to you quickly. Because you're starting to grasp this truth. You're beginning to understand that your outer world is nothing but a shadow of your inner state. You're learning to live from the end, to embody the state of your wish fulfilled. Let me share with you a powerful technique to speed up this process even further. It's called revision, and it's one of the most potent tools in your manifestation toolkit. Revision is the art of reimagining past events in a way that aligns with your desired reality. You see, your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what you vividly imagine and what you actually experience. By revising past events, you're literally rewriting your subconscious programming. For example, suppose you had an argument with someone important to you. Instead of replaying the argument in your mind, which only reinforces the negative experience, you would revise it. Imagine the conversation going differently. See yourself responding with love and understanding. Feel the warmth of a positive interaction. Do this vividly, engaging all your senses until the revised version feels more real to you than what physically happened. Your subconscious mind will accept this new version as reality, and it will influence your future interactions. This practice of revision is not about denying or suppressing negative experiences. It's about consciously choosing which experiences you want to imprint on your subconscious mind. It's about taking control of your inner world, knowing that as you do so, your outer world must follow suit. Now let's talk about another crucial aspect of speeding up your manifestation's detachment. Many people make the mistake of becoming overly attached to their desires, constantly wondering when and how they will manifest. This attachment actually pushes the desire further away. True detachment comes from knowing that your desire is already yours in the fourth dimensional realm. When you truly know it, you no longer feel the need to grasp or chase after your desire. You can relax knowing it's already done. This state of relaxed detachment is incredibly powerful. It opens you up to receive your good in ways you might not have imagined. Often your desire will manifest in a way that's even better than what you initially imagined. Remember, the how is not your concern. Your job is to live in the end, to maintain the feeling of your wish fulfilled. The infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind will take care of the how. Trust in this process. Have faith in the law that never fails. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when people start applying these principles. They worry about the impact their manifesting might have on others. What if my design negatively affects someone else? They ask. Or what if I'm taking something away from another person? To this I say, remember that consciousness is the only reality. The people in your world are yourself pushed out. They are playing the parts that your assumptions have assigned to them. By changing your assumptions, you're not imposing your will on anyone. You're simply shifting to a reality where everyone is playing a different role. Moreover, in the infinite abundance of the universe, there's more than enough for everyone. Your good doesn't come at the expense of another. When you raise your consciousness to embody a state of abundance and love, you uplift the entire world with you. This understanding frees you from guilt or worry about your manifesting. It allows you to claim your good boldly, knowing that as you do so, you're contributing to the upliftment of all. Your joy, your success, your love, these are gifts to the entire world. Now let's delve deeper into the concept of time as it relates to your manifestations. In your three-dimensional experience, time appears linear. There's a past, present, and future. But in the fourth-dimensional realm of imagination, all time is now. This means that the version of you who already has what you desire exists now. The you who is living your dream life, who has achieved your goals, who is experiencing perfect health or abundant wealth, that you is not some future version of yourself. It exists now in this eternal moment. Your job then is to tune into that version of yourself, to align your consciousness with it so completely that it becomes your dominant state of being. This is what I mean when I say to live in the end. It's not about projecting yourself into some imagined future. It's about claiming a state that already exists now. When you do this, when you fully embody the state, time seems to collapse. What might have taken years in your old understanding can happen in an instant. This is why I say your manifestation is coming to you quickly, because in the realm where all creation takes place, the realm of consciousness, it's already done. Let me give you a practical way to apply this understanding. Tonight, as you lie in bed preparing for sleep, I want you to do this. Feel as though you are lying in the bed of your dream home. If wealth is your desire, feel the luxurious sheets against your skin. If it's a loving relationship you seek, feel the warmth of your beloved next to you. Engage all your senses in this imaginal act. Hear the sounds of your ideal environment. Smell the scents associated with your desire fulfilled. Let every detail of your wishful life surround you as you drift off to sleep. You see, the state that came to sleep is when your subconscious mind is most receptive. By falling asleep in the state of your wish fulfilled, you're imprinting that reality deeply into your subconscious. You're tuning yourself to the frequency of your desire. Do this night after night, and you'll find your daytime thoughts and actions naturally aligning with this new reality. You'll start to notice opportunities you might have missed before. You'll feel inspired to take actions that lead you closer to your desire. And most importantly, you'll carry the feeling of your wish fulfilled with you throughout your day. This feeling is crucial. It's not enough to simply visualize what you want. You must feel it. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the gratitude of already having what you desire. This feeling is the secret that speeds up your manifestations. Remember, your subconscious mind doesn't understand words like want, wish, or have. It only understands the language of feeling. When you consistently feel as though you already have what you desire, your subconscious accepts it as reality and goes to work making it so in your outer world. Now, I want to address something that often comes up as people start applying these principles. They wonder if I'm living in the end, feeling as though I already have what I desire, won't that make me complacent? Won't it stop me from taking action towards my goals? This is a common misconception, but nothing could be further from the truth. When you truly embody the state of your wish fulfilled, you'll find yourself naturally inspired to take the right actions. These actions won't feel like hard work or struggle. They'll feel natural, even inevitable. You see, by living in the end, you're aligning yourself with a version of you who already has what you desire. And that version of you would naturally take certain actions, have certain habits, make certain choices. As you embody that state, those actions, habits, and choices will come to you effortlessly. Now let's talk about the importance of self-concept in speeding up your manifestations. Your self-concept is the sum total of all your beliefs about yourself. It's the story you tell yourself about who you are, what you're capable, and what you deserve. Many people struggle with manifesting because they desire conflicts with their self-concept. They might desire wealth, but deep down believe they're not worthy of abundance. They might want a loving relationship, but subconsciously feel unlovable. To manifest quickly, your self-concept must align with your desire. You must see yourself as the kind of person who naturally has what you want. This goes beyond just visualizing yourself having your desire. It's about becoming, in consciousness, the person who already has it. If wealth is your desire, you must embody the consciousness of a wealthy person. How does a wealthy person think? How do they make decisions? How do they view money? Embody these traits in your daily life. If it's a loving relationship you seek, embody the consciousness of someone who is deeply loved and cherished. How does such a person carry themselves? How do they interact with others? How do they treat themselves? As you align your self-concept with your desire, you'll find your manifestations accelerating. Because now you're not trying to get something that feels foreign or out of reach. You're simply expressing what feels natural and inherent to who you are. This is why I often say that revision of yourself concept is the highest form of revision. As you revise your concept of self, as you choose to embody a new state of consciousness, your entire world must shift to reflect this new you. In this vast universe, we are all connected by an invisible thread of consciousness. This consciousness, this living, breathing force, is the very essence of our being. It is the source from which all things spring forth. And it is through this consciousness that we shape our world. And today, my dear friends, I tell you with absolute certainty that this consciousness is working tirelessly to bring you a message, a communication, a sign that you have been waiting for. You see, the world around us is nothing but a reflection of our inner state. Every thought, every belief, every assumption we hold within ourselves is projected outward, manifesting as the reality we experience. And in this moment, as you sit here listening to my words, there is a stirring in the depths of your being. A seed of expectation has been planted, and it is from this seed that the message you are about to receive will grow. Let us delve deeper into this concept, for it is crucial that you understand the magnitude of what is about to unfold. In the realm of infinite possibilities, where all events exist simultaneously, you have already received this message. In fact, you have always had it. The only reason it appears to be in your future is because of the linear nature of time as we perceive it in our physical reality. But I tell you now, time is merely an illusion. The past, present, and future exist all at once in the eternal now. And in this eternal now, the message you are about to receive is already a part of your experience. It is as real and as tangible as the chair you're sitting on, the air you're breathing. The only difference is your awareness of it. Now you might be wondering, how can I be certain that I will hear back from someone? And to that I say your certainty, your unwavering belief, is the very thing that will make it so. For you see, my dear friends, we do not manifest our desires by looking at the world and making our assumptions based on what we see. No, we manifest our desires by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Imagine for a moment that you have already received this message. Feel the excitement coursing through your veins. Experience the joy, the relief, the satisfaction of knowing that what you've been waiting for has finally arrived. Let this feeling permeate every fiber of your being. For in doing so, you are aligning yourself with the vibrational frequency of your desire. And in this alignment, you become a magnet for its physical manifestation. But remember, this is not about forcing or willing something to happen. It is about allowing, about surrendering to the natural flow of the universe. It is about recognizing that you are not separate from your desire, but one with it. The message you are about to receive is not something external to you. It is an extension of your own consciousness, a reflection of your inner state. As you sit here absorbing these words, I want you to pay close attention to the sensations in your body. Do you feel a slight tingling, a subtle shift in energy? This is your physical form responding to the truth of what I'm saying. Your body knows at a cellular level that what I speak is not mere theory or wishful thinking, but the very nature of reality itself. Now, let us address a crucial point: the timing of this message. Many of you might be wondering what exactly you will hear back from this person. But I urge you to release the need for specific timing. In the realm of infinite possibilities, time is fluid. Your message will arrive at the perfect moment in divine timing. Trust in this process, for the universe operates with a wisdom far beyond our limited human understanding. However, this does not mean you should adopt a passive stance. On the contrary, you must actively participate in the unfolding of this event. How, you ask? By living from the end. Act as though you have already received the message. Go about your day with the quiet confidence of someone who knows that their desire has been fulfilled. For in doing so, you are not predicting the future, you are creating it. My friends, I cannot stress enough the importance of not ignoring this sign. When the message comes, and it will come, you must be ready to receive it. This means maintaining a state of awareness, of openness to the infinite possibilities that surround you at every moment. The message might come in a form you least expect. It could be a phone call, an email, a letter, or even a chance encounter on the street. The medium is not important. What matters is your recognition of it when it arrives. Now, some of you might be experiencing doubt. You might be thinking, but what if I'm wrong? What if the message never comes? To this, I say doubt is nothing more than faith in the wrong thing. It is a belief in limitation, in lack, in the impossibility of your desire. And just as your faith in receiving the message will make it so, your doubt has the power to delay or even prevent its manifestation. Therefore, I implore you to guard your mind vigilantly against such thoughts. When doubt creeps in, and it will try, for that is the nature of the human mind, do not fight it. Instead, gently but firmly redirect your attention to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Remember, what you focus on expands. So, focus on the certainty of receiving your message, and watch as that certainty grows and solidifies within you. Let us now explore the concept of revision, for it is a powerful tool in manifesting your desire. If in the past you have experienced disappointment or frustration related to waiting for messages or communication, now is the time to revise those experiences. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine those past events unfolding differently. See yourself receiving the messages you were waiting for, feeling the joy and satisfaction of that moment. By revising the past in your imagination, you are literally rewriting your subconscious beliefs, paving the way for a future that aligns with your desires. My dear friends, understand that the person you are waiting to hear from is not separate from you. In the deepest sense, they are you pushed out. Their actions, their decision to reach out to you, is a reflection of your own state of consciousness. By maintaining the assumption that you will hear from them, you are influencing their behavior on a level beyond physical interaction. This brings us to another crucial point: detachment. While it is important to live in the end and maintain the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you must also cultivate a sense of detachment from the outcome. This might seem paradoxical, but it is in this delicate balance that true manifestation occurs. Detachment does not mean not caring. Rather, it means trusting so completely in the fulfillment of your desire that you can release all anxiety and urgency surrounding it. Imagine a farmer who has planted a seed. He doesn't dig up the soil every day to check if the seed has sprouted. He trusts in the natural process of growth, providing water and sunlight, but ultimately allowing nature to take its course. This is how you must approach the manifestation of your message. Plant the seed of your desire firmly in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Nurture it with your faith and assumption, but then allow it to grow in its own time. As we delve deeper into this concept, I want you to consider the power of your words. The language you use, both in your internal dialogue and in your conversations with others, plays a crucial role in shaping your reality. When speaking about the message you are about to receive, use language that affirms its certainty. Instead of saying, "I hope I'll hear back from someone," say, "I am so grateful for the message I am about to receive." Feel the difference in energy between these two statements. One is tinged with doubt and uncertainty, while the other resonates with confidence and gratitude. Moreover, be mindful of the questions you ask yourself. Questions are incredibly powerful tools for directing your focus and shaping your beliefs. Instead of asking, "Why haven't I heard back yet?" ask yourself, "How amazing will it feel when I receive this message?" By framing your questions in this way, you are directing your subconscious mind to focus on the positive outcome you desire, rather than the current lack of it. Now, let us address the concept of divine timing. Many of you might be feeling impatient, eager to receive this message immediately. But I urge you to trust in the perfect unfolding of events. The universe operates on a schedule far more intricate and perfect than we can comprehend with our limited human perspective. Your message will arrive at the exact moment when it will have the greatest positive impact on your life. This trust in divine timing requires a deep surrender and letting go of the need to control every aspect of the manifestation process. It is in this surrender that you align yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing miracles to unfold effortlessly in your life. Remember, the very fact that you desire to receive this message is proof that it already exists in the realm of infinite possibilities. Your job is not to make it happen, but to allow it to happen. As we continue on this journey of understanding and manifestation, I want you to pay close attention to the signs and synchronicities that will begin to appear in your life. These are confirmations from the universe that your desire is in the process of manifesting. You might start noticing repeated numbers, overhearing conversations that seem relevant to your situation, or experiencing a series of small, seemingly unrelated events that all point towards the fulfillment of your desire. These synchronicities are not mere coincidences. They are the language of the universe speaking directly to you, confirming that you are on the right path. When you notice these signs, acknowledge them with gratitude. This gratitude will amplify the energy of manifestation, accelerating the process of bringing your desire into physical reality. However, be cautious not to become overly fixated on looking for signs. Remember, the external world is a reflection of your inner state. By maintaining the feeling of your wish fulfilled internally, you will naturally attract experiences that match this feeling. The signs will come to you. You do not need to search for them. Now, let us explore the concept of everyone being you pushed out in relation to the message you are about to receive. The person you are waiting to hear from is not acting independently of you. Their decision to reach out, the content of their message, even the timing of when they send it, are all influenced by your consciousness. This might seem like a tremendous responsibility, but it is also incredibly empowering. By understanding this principle, you realize that you are not at the mercy of someone else's whims or decisions. You are the creator of your reality, the author of your story. If you want to hear back from someone, assume that they want to reach out to you. Feel the naturalness of them thinking about you, deciding to contact you. As you embody this assumption, you will find that people in your life naturally begin to align with it. This brings us to an important point, the content of the message. Some of you might be anxious about what this message will say. Will it be positive? Will it bring good news? To this, I say, assume the best. In your imagination, create the ideal scenario. Feel the joy and satisfaction of receiving exactly the message you want to hear. Remember, in the world of imagination, there are no limitations. You have the power to script this interaction exactly as you desire it to be. However, it's crucial to maintain a state of openness and non-attachment to the specific details. While it's good to imagine the best possible outcome, be open to the idea that the universe might have something even better in store for you. The message you receive might come in a form you didn't expect, but trust that it will be exactly what you need in that moment. As we near the end of our time together, I want to address a question that might be arising in some of your minds. What if I've been waiting for this message for a long time? What if I've tried to manifest it before and failed? My dear friends, there is no such thing as failure in manifestation. There are only opportunities for learning and growth. If you've been waiting for a message and it hasn't come, it simply means that there is still inner work to be done. Perhaps there are limiting beliefs that need to be addressed or past experiences that need to be revised in your imagination. Use this as an opportunity to go deeper into your own consciousness, to uncover and transform any thoughts or beliefs that are not in alignment with your desire. Remember, manifestation is not about forcing something to happen through sheer will. It's about aligning your entire being, your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions with the reality you wish to experience. This alignment is a process and it takes practice. Be patient with yourself and trust in the perfect unfolding of your journey. Now, as we bring this discussion to a close, I want to leave you with a powerful exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself 1 week from now. See yourself going about your day feeling joyful and satisfied. In this vision, you have already received the message you've been waiting for. How does it feel? What has changed in your demeanor, in your energy? In your energy, really allow yourself to step into this version of you who has already experienced the fulfillment of this desire. Open your eyes, but hold on to that feeling. That feeling is your point of power. It is the vibration you want to maintain as you go about your days. From this moment forward, live as though you have already received the message. Let it inform your actions, your decisions, your interactions with others. My dear friends, as we conclude our time together, I want to emphasize once more the importance of not ignoring this sign. The message you are about to receive is not just a random occurrence. It is a manifestation of your own creative power, a reflection of your inner state. By acknowledging it, by fully embracing it when it arrives, you are affirming your role as the conscious creator of your reality. Remember, the world around you is nothing but your consciousness pushed out. Every person, every event, every experience is a mirror reflecting back to you your own thoughts and beliefs. By maintaining unwavering faith in the arrival of this message, you are setting in motion a series of events that must lead to its manifestation. As you leave here today, carry with you the absolute knowing that you are about to hear back from someone. Feel the excitement, the anticipation, the joy of his certainty. Let it infuse every moment of your day, every interaction you have. For in doing so, you are tuning yourself to the frequency of your desire, becoming a perfect match for its manifestation in your physical reality. And when the message arrives, and it will arrive, receive it with gratitude. Understand that it is not just a communication from another person, but a confirmation of your own creative power. It is proof that you are indeed the operant power in your life, capable of shaping your reality through the power of your imagination and belief. My friends, you stand at the threshold of a new understanding, a new way of being in the world. Embrace it fully. Trust in the process. Have faith in your own divine nature, for you are about to embark on a journey of manifestation that will transform not just this one experience, but your entire approach to life. Go forth with the knowing that you are love, that you are powerful beyond measure, that you are powerful beyond measure, and that the entire universe is conspiring to bring you exactly what you desire. The message is coming. Be ready to receive it. For it is a gift from your own higher self, a testament to the incredible creative force that resides within you. And so, my dear friends, as we part ways, I leave you with this final thought. You are the author of your own story, the creator of your own reality. The message you are about to receive is but one chapter in the grand narrative of your life. Write it well with faith, with love, and with the unwavering certainty that all things are possible to those who believe. Go now and live in the joyful expectation of the wonderful things that are about to unfold in your life. For you are about to hear back from someone, and this message will be the beginning of a beautiful new chapter in your journey. Embrace it, celebrate it, and above all, do not ignore this sign. For in acknowledging it, you acknowledge your own divine power, your own ability to shape the very fabric of reality. Remember, my friends, that this message is not separate from you. It is an extension of your own consciousness, a manifestation of your own desires and beliefs. As you go about your days, maintain the feeling of already having received it. Let this feeling inform your actions, your words, your very way of being in the world. Imagine waking up each morning with the quiet certainty that today could be the day. Feel the anticipation coursing through your veins, not as anxiety or impatience, but as joyful expectation. This state of being, this feeling of knowing, is the very essence of living in the end. It is from this place of certainty that miracles unfold. And as you move through your days with this certainty, pay attention to the subtle shifts in your reality. Notice how people respond to you differently, how opportunities seem to arise more frequently, how the world seems to bend and shape itself to accommodate your new state of being. These are all reflections of your inner transformation, signs that your external reality is aligning with your internal state. But remember, my dear friends, that while the arrival of this message is certain, its specific form may surprise you. Be open to the infinite possibilities of how it might manifest. Perhaps it will come through a channel you least expect. Maybe it will arrive in a moment when you're not actively thinking about it. The key is to remain open, receptive, and above all, trusting in the perfect unfolding of events. As you cultivate this state of openness and trust, you may find that other areas of your life begin to transform as well. For you see, the principles we've discussed today, living in the end, assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, recognizing that everyone is you pushed out. These are not limited to this one manifestation. They are universal principles that can be applied to every aspect of your life. As you master the art of conscious creation in relation to this message you're about to receive, you'll find yourself naturally extending these principles to other areas of your life. Your relationships may become more harmonious. Your career may take unexpected and exciting turns. Your overall sense of well-being may increase dramatically, for you are not just manifesting a message, you are manifesting a new way of being in the world. Now let us delve deeper into the concept of divine timing. Many of you are wondering, when exactly will I receive this message? And to that I say, release the need to know. Trust that it will arrive at the perfect moment, not a second too soon or too late. Not a second too soon or too late. This trust, this surrender to the wisdom of the universe, is a crucial component of successful manifestation. You see, when we try to control every aspect of the manifestation process, we inevitably create resistance. We limit the infinite possibilities of how our desire can come to fruition. By releasing control, by trusting in divine timing, we open ourselves up to miracles beyond our wireless imagination. Think of it this way: the universe has a bird's eye view of your life path. It can see connections and opportunities that are beyond your current perspective. By trusting in divine timing, you're allowing the universe to orchestrate events in the most beneficial way possible. Not just for the fulfillment of this one desire, but for your overall growth and evolution. As you cultivate this trust in divine timing, you may find that your entire relationship with time begins to shift. You may notice that you feel less rushed, less anxious about the future. You may find yourself more present in each moment, more appreciative of the journey rather than fixated on the destination. This shift in perspective is a beautiful side effect of the manifestation process, one that can greatly enhance your overall quality of life. Now let us address a question that may be arising in some of your minds. What if the message I receive is not what I expected or hoped for? My dear friends, remember this. In the realm of infinite possibilities, there is no such thing as a bad outcome. Every experience, every message, every interaction carries within it the seed of opportunity for growth and expansion. If the message you receive seems at first glance to be less than ideal, I urge you to look deeper. Ask yourself, what is the gift in this? What is this experience here to teach me? For often what appears to be a setback or disappointment is actually a stepping stone to something far greater than we could have imagined. Moreover, remember that you have the power to revise any experience in your imagination. If the initial message is not to your liking, take a moment to close your eyes and reimagine the interaction. See it unfolding in a way that brings you joy and satisfaction. Feel the emotions associated with this revised scenario. As you do this, you are literally rewriting your subconscious beliefs and setting the stage for more favorable experiences in the future. This brings us to another crucial point: the importance of maintaining a positive mental diet. Just as you nourish your physical body with healthy food, you must nourish your mind with positive thoughts and assumptions. Be mindful of the conversations you engage in, the media you consume, the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. Choose to focus on that which uplifts and inspires you, that which aligns with the reality you wish to create. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. Rather, it means choosing to approach all experiences, even the challenging ones, from a place of empowerment and possibility. It means consciously directing your focus towards the aspects of your life that you want to expand and grow. As you cultivate this positive mental diet, you may find that your entire perception of the world begins to shift. You may start to notice more beauty, more kindness, more opportunities for growth and joy. This shift in perception is not because the world itself has changed, but because you have changed your lens through which you view the world. Now, my dear friends, as we approach the conclusion of our time together, I want to emphasize once more the power of your imagination. Your imagination is the bridge between the world of infinite possibilities and your physical reality. It is through your imagination that you can experience the feeling of your wish fulfilled, even before its physical manifestation. I invite you now to close your eyes and imagine once more that you have already received the message you've been waiting for. See yourself reading it, hearing it, experiencing it with all your senses. Feel the emotions that arise, the joy, the relief, the excitement. Let these feelings permeate every cell of your body. Now, open your eyes and carry this feeling with you. Let it inform your actions, your words, your very way of being in the world. For in doing so, you are aligning yourself with the vibrational frequency of your desire, becoming a perfect match for its manifestation in your physical reality. Remember, my friends, that the message you are about to receive is more than just a communication from another person. It is a confirmation of your own creative power, a testament to your ability to shape your reality through the power of your imagination and belief. When it arrives, and it will arrive, receive it with gratitude, knowing that you have called it forth through your own conscious creation. As we part ways, I want to leave you with this final thought. You are the operant power in your life. You are the author of your own story, the creator of your own reality. The message you are about to receive is but one chapter in the grand narrative of your life. Write it well with faith, with love, and with the unwavering certainty that all things are possible to those who believe. Go forth now, my dear friends, and live in the joyful expectation of the wonderful things that are about to unfold in your life. For you are about to hear back from someone, and this message will be the beginning of a beautiful new chapter in your journey. Embrace it, celebrate it, and above all, do not ignore this sign. For in acknowledging it, you acknowledge your own divine power, your power to shape the very fabric of reality. Remember the world as you pushed out. Every person, every event, every experience is a reflection of your own consciousness. By maintaining unwavering faith in the arrival of this message, you are setting in motion a series of events that must lead to its manifestation. Trust in this process, trust in yourself, and trust in the perfect unfolding of your desires. And so, my dear friends, as we conclude our time together, I urge you to go forth with confidence, with joy, and with the absolute knowing that you are loved, that you are powerful beyond measure, and that the entire universe is conspiring to bring you exactly what you desire. The message is coming. Be ready to receive it, for it is a gift from your own higher self, a testament to the incredible creative force that resides within you. Embrace this journey of conscious creation, for it is through this process that you will not only manifest this one desire, but transform your entire approach to life. You are stepping into your power as a conscious creator, aligning yourself with the very forces that shape reality. This is the beginning of a beautiful new chapter in your life, one filled with wonder, joy, and infinite possibilities. Go now and live in the end. Live as though you have already received the message you've been waiting for. Feel the gratitude, the excitement, the satisfaction of knowing that your desire has been fulfilled. For in doing so, you are calling it forth into your physical reality, bridging the gap between the world of imagination and the world of form. And when the message arrives, and it will arrive, receive it with open arms and an open heart. Know that it is not just a communication from another person, but a confirmation of your own divine nature, your own ability to shape your reality through the power of your thoughts and beliefs. Remember, my dear friends, that this is just the beginning. The principles we've discussed today, living in the end, assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, recognizing that everyone is you pushed out. These are tools that you can apply to every aspect of your life. As you master these principles, you will find yourself stepping into a new level of empowerment, creating a life that aligns with your deepest desires and highest aspirations. So go forth with confidence, with faith, and with the joyful expectation of good things to come. For you are about to hear back from someone. And this message is just the first of many wonderful manifestations that await you on this journey of conscious creation. Embrace it, celebrate it, and use it as a stepping stone to even greater heights of manifestation and self-realization. And always remember, my dear friends, that you are not alone on this journey. The entire universe is supporting you, guiding you, conspiring to bring your desires into fruition. Trust in this support, lean into it, and allow yourself to be carried on the wings of your own imagination towards the fulfillment of your deepest desires. The message is coming. The sign is here. Do not ignore it, for it is a beacon guiding you towards your own divine power, your own ability to shake the very fabric of reality. Embrace it, and in doing so, embrace the incredible, limitless being that you truly are. Go now and create the reality you desire, for you are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul, and the author of your own magnificent story. The next chapter begins now with the message you are about to receive. Welcome it with open arms, for it is the gateway to a world of infinite possibilities, all waiting to be explored by you, the conscious creator of your own beautiful reality.